Program comparison shopping, length 15 minutes, date 26 March 76, direct to router.
Thanks, Doug. Hey, finally.
I'm sorry I'm late. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. You mean he hasn't been kidding me?
Kidding you about what, Doug?
He said you two were meeting here to go grocery shopping?
No, he hasn't been kidding you.
Why?
Well, it's as good a place as any.
Yeah, and it's halfway between his place and mine.
I don't mean why are you meeting here. I mean, why are you two going grocery shopping? What happened to your wives?
Well, Louise is in the hospital and...
Hospital? Louise is in the hospital. Is it serious?
We don't know yet. She hasn't been feeling right lately, so, well, the doctor decided to run some tests. She'll only be there a couple of days.
I sure hope it's nothing serious, Joe.
Hey, maybe it's just exhaustion. I never realized how hard housekeeping was until I tried to do it all myself. Hey, that reminds me, I better call home, because Mother's supposed to come in to help us out for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And Susan, is she in the hospital too?
No, I always do the shopping.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I'm better at it than Susan.
What's there to be better at? Shopping is shopping. You go in, get what you want, pay for it, and that's it.
No, that's the way Susan looks at it, too, but that's not the way it is. Shopping is an art. You try to get the best you can for the lowest price.
Yeah. Give me a for instance.
Okay, let's say, for instance, you want a couple of cans of soup. Now, you'd go down to that store on the corner and buy some.
That's where you're going, isn't it?
Nope. I'm going to the Jumbo Food Market. There's some sales, and one of the sales happens to be soup.
Hey, now, you mean we're going to drive all the way out to Wilson Boulevard because they've got soup on sale?
Hey, there's more. There's cabbage, pot roast, bananas. See, all of this stuff in here.
I'd let Susan drive out and get the soup.
Knowing where the sales are is only part of it.
Hey, well, look, if we're going to drive all the way out here, let's get started, because I got to get to the hospital sometime tonight.
Right. See, Doug.
Hey, so long.
Still say grocery shopping is woman's work. Yeah? Yes, dear. Yes, dear. I will, dear.
This is driving me crazy. I'm telling you, if Louise doesn't come home from the hospital soon, I'm going to go nuts. Thank heaven Mom's coming in this week to help us out.
All the housework getting you down?
Well, the kids are doing the best they can, but they're just too young. I mean, Myra breaks more dishes than she washes. And Nathan? I swear you think the dish rag would bite him.
Maybe he thinks that's women's work.
Yeah, I used to think so, too. But let me tell you, it's harder than I ever dreamed. When I get home, I'm dead tired, and the work's only just started. I've had to come to the store 3 times this week. This morning, the cupboard was so bare, I had to give the kids cookies and milk for breakfast, because that's all we had.
I bet they hated that.
You know it.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, how come Susan's got you doing the shopping? That don't sound right.
Oh, man, I always do it.
You do?
Sure. Susan's no good at it. She wastes money left and right.
Really?
Sure. Besides, you know how she is. Art classes, club meetings. There's always something.
Hey, now don't let me forget. I gotta get bread, milk, paper towels, and eggs. You got that?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. I need some ketchup. Let's see. Here we are.
Hey, yeah, this is a pretty good buy.
I don't know. This is a better brand. What did they say? The slowest in the land?
I don't care how slow it is. I want one that's cheap. Hey, a quart for 65 cents. Hey, a jumbo quart for the same price. I'll take that.
Hey, Joe, wait a minute. A quart's a quart. Jumbo has nothing to do with it.
That always kills me. I mean, everything is a jumbo this or a super colossal giant family size that. None of it makes any difference. It's the weight that's important. Hey, you know?
What?
I just realized something. By driving all the way out here, that must have cost me at least a couple of bucks for gas. Now, even if I bought everything in the store they got on sale, I'd never save that much money.
Yeah. I don't know, Joe. Look at those bananas. Only 10 cents a pound.
Hey, yeah. And the kids like bananas, too. Hey, you know, when they got a sale on something, you should always buy a lot of it. Louise is always complaining about the high price of everything. She just doesn't know how to shop right, that's all.
Hey, great. Hamburger's cheaper this week.
Hey, meat isn't so expensive.
Well,
I
Joe,
don't know what Louise is talking about.
it all depends on what kind of meat you want to get.
Well, it's like the ketchup. The cheapest is the best.
Me, I'm going to stick to plain old hamburger.
Hey, what about that stuff you hear about on television all the time? You just add the hamburger in the water and you get a whole casserole?
Yeah, but it costs so much. Besides, all it is noodles and sauce. You can make your own for a lot less.
Well, I would if I could, if I had the time. But I'll tell you one thing, TV dinners would be a lot better for the kids than that burnt-up mess I had the other night.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, there's that soup that's on sale.
Hey, now, this is a really good deal. I'm going to stock up on this.
Excuse me? You see any chicken noodle?
Lady, there's tons of it. That's all I could find.
No, those are all bent up.
Well, a can is a can. What's the difference?
I'm not going to take any chances.
Hey, you going to pass up this special?
Well, I'm not going to buy them if they're not any good.
Well, there are a few good cans here. Joe,
Yeah,
why shouldn't you buy cans that have been up?
I don't know. What else was it that I was supposed to get?
You know, you really ought to make out a grocery list.
Well, I got it. I mean, I got the eggs, I got the paper towels.
No, it's not just that. It keeps you from getting things you really don't need.
Eggs, paper towels, bread. There was something else. I know. Cereal. That's what it was. I knew I'd think of it.
Hey, look at that, huh? Bangos, Cocoa Fruities. When I was a kid, all they gave me was oatmeal.
Hey, you know, Myra's been bugging me all week to get her something called Monster Moodles. There must be some new toys she wants to send away for or something. Well, there it is.
Yeah. Ooh. Purple cereal?
As long as she'll eat it, I'll buy it for her.
Hey, look at that, will you?
Hey, now that really is a savings.
Yeah.
That's 20 cents lower than I've seen anyplace else. I'm gonna get 2.
That's not a bad idea. It'll never be that price again.
Well, I guess that about wraps it up. I can't think of anything else I need.
Me neither. Now, the checkout counter.
Yep, the moment of truth. Yeah, I better put this in the freezer.
What in the world? Monster Moodles.
You asked Myra, that's the kind she wanted.
Still, oatmeal is cheaper and a lot better for them.
Yeah, but with oatmeal, you don't get a free decoder ring inside the box. She never did when I was a kid. Hey, here's the roast for tonight.
Good. Leave it out till dinner. I like to cook it at room temperature. Let me get a bowl for these. Joe, what are you fixing to do? Open a zoo? I've never seen so many bananas.
Well, Mom, they were on special, 10 cents a pound. I thought I ought to stock up on them.
That's why they were on sale. They're so ripe they wouldn't keep them in the store another day. They'll go bad on us before we can eat them all.
By tomorrow?
Probably, but I'll make us a banana pudding. That way we can use up a lot of them.
Hey, Mom, look what I bought for Louise.
What is it?
I mean, you don't know?
Can't say that I do.
You haven't seen this on TV? It does everything. Mince, grate, chop, slice, dice, everything.
Well, a kitchen knife can do the same thing without spending $2.60.
You don't think it was a good buy?
Joe, honey, you got a lot to learn before you become a housewife.
Oh, no.
What?
I forgot the milk.
Oh, no grocery list, huh? Don't worry, I won't tell Louise. Everybody's entitled to a few mistakes.
I'll pick up some on my way home from the hospital.
Joe, you remember when we lived way out in Washington County, way past Jasper?
Sure, by the lake.
Oh, no, you don't. You're only 2.5.
Yeah, but I remember. The porch and the swing and the ducks.
That's right. Anyway, we lived 20 miles from the closest store. And I tell you, that's when I learned how to make grocery lists. I planned out every meal we were going to have and everything. I still shop that way. It saves so much time.
And gas money.
Two cakes, huh? You sure were hungry, weren't you?
Sure. I always am after work.
I'll get dinner started right away. You know, some people say you shouldn't go grocery shopping when you're hungry, and I think they're right. You're bound to pick up a whole lot of things that just look good to you then.
I can't believe it. And here I thought I was doing such a good job.
You did great for a beginner, Joe. You know I wouldn't let your father near a grocery store. One time I asked him to pick me up some milk, and he tried to buy out the whole store. He paid no attention to what things cost. Spent about 3 times what I would have for the same things.
And here I thought I was going to teach Louise a thing or two about shopping.
It's not that easy, believe me. Now, some people say the cheapest is the best, but it's more to it than that. Look, take this roast. It doesn't cost as much per pound.
No, it was the cheapest there was.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know anything about it because you don't shop. But you got to think about more than just the price per pound. See, this roast has a lot of fat, big bone. You won't get as many servings as you might a more expensive piece of meat.
But how can you tell? I mean, they all looked about the same to me.
It takes years of experience.
Boy, I sure am glad you're here. Because our grocery money can use all the stretching it can get. Hey, now that's funny.
What?
This can seems smaller than usual.
Oh, maybe you're just more thirsty than usual.
Oh, no, there's something wrong. Now, see? It is smaller.
Well, did you think all cans were the same size?
Well, I only bought this kind because I thought it was cheaper than usual. It's not cheaper at all. It's just smaller. Boy, that makes me mad. Now, you'd never think they'd go and change the size of the can on you like that.
Well, you got to check the sizes.
You can't trust anything anymore. Next thing you know, there'll be 11 eggs to the dozen.
And 12 ounces to the pound. I tell you, the way the cost of food is these days, I wouldn't put it past them.
Oh, Mama. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Mom.
How is she?
Well, the test results aren't back yet, but well, she's feeling okay. She misses the kids, though. I really wish they'd let her see them.
Some hospitals don't allow it.
Yeah, but Nathan and Myra would be good. I know they would.
Oh, I know they would, too. But if they let Myra and Nathan visit, they'd have to let everybody's kids visit. And you know, some of them are bound to be noisy and misbehave. I know it's hard on them, hard on her, too. But she'll be out soon. You know she will.
I hope so. Hey, I cheered her up a bit tonight. I told her all about my shopping trip. About the roast that I thought was such a good buy that was this big when I bought it and half its size once it was cooked.
And about all the banana pudding you're going to be eating for the rest of the week.
I promised her that I would never complain again about how much money she spends on food. Because I just don't know enough about it.
Well, that's a good lesson to learn. Some men never do.
Hey, Mom, I'm worried. I didn't say anything to her about it, but... well, it scares me to see her like that.
Joe, she'll be all right. You know she will.